Hello and good morning. Myself Manish Pardesi. Today I am going to explain the maths PPT guided by Arundhati Madam. So here we go. My school name is J International School. Myself Manish Pardesi. I am from class 9 and my topic is lines and angles. So let's start with parallel lines. The lines which do not intersect each other. You can see here the lines L and line M are not intersecting each other. That means they are parallel lines. Examples of parallel lines. You can see here two lines are parallel to each other, which they are not intersecting. For example, hand floor, opposite sides of windows, parking lots, parallel lines, streets, dynamite, etc. Again, you can see here the streets where these two lines are not intersecting each other, means they are parallel lines. Now, next topic, perpendicular lines. Lines that do not intersect to form a right angle. Means here you can see the lines intersecting each other and where 90-degree angle is forming. For example, line M is perpendicular to line L. Examples of perpendicular line. Windows are perpendicular to each other. Streets like Belmonte, Cicero. The streets are perpendicular to each other where 90-degree angle is forming. Now transversal line. The lines which intersect each other at a different points, at one point. Means here you can see that two lines parallel to each other and one transversal is being passed through these two lines. Now vertical angles, the two angles that are opposite to each other. For example, here you can see that the two parallel lines and one transversal is here. The vertical angles means the angles which are vertical to each other. For example, you can see angle 1 is vertical to angle 4, angle 2 is vertical to angle 3, and 5 is to 8 and 6 is to 7. Vertical angles. Find the measure of missing angles. Now here this angle is 125 degree. So this angle would be also 125 degree by the vertically opposite angles. Here you can see that. Now supplementary angles and linear pair. Two angles that form a line, some 180 degree. For example, angle 1 and angle 2 are forming 180 degree. Angle 2 and angle 4 forming 180 degree. 4 and 3 180 and 3 and 1 also 180 degree. Find the measure of this missing angle. We can also find it as we know that the line has the sum 180 degree, means it is linear pair of angle, and one angle is given 72 degree. So we can find the other angle by subtracting 180 from means 72 from 180 degree. The angle will be there, and it is 108 degree. Corresponding angles. Two angles that occupy correspondence point positions. For example, here we can see two parallel lines and one transversal, top left and top left, top right and top right. This is bottom left, and this is bottom right. Here angle 1 is corresponds to angle 5. Here you can see angle 2 is to angle 6. Angle 3 is to angle 7 and angle 4 is to angle 8. Corresponding angles. Find the measure of the missing angles. Here we can find the measure of missing angles. Now as we know that this is 35 degree, this is also 35 degree by no, it is 145 degree, so this will be 145 degree by corresponding angle. Next, alternate angles. The two angles that lie between the parallel lines on opposite sides of the transversals. Here we can see that alternate angles. Angle 3 is alternate to angle 6, while angle 4 is alternate to angle 5. Here, alternate interior angles. Find the measure of the missing angles. Here we can find it. This would be 98 and this would be 82 due to alternate angles. Alternate exterior angles. Two angles that lie opposite to the parallel lines, opposite sides of the transversal. Here you can see that two parallel lines and one transversal. Here it is alternate exterior angles. Therefore, angle 1 is alternate exterior angles to angle 6, while angle 2 is to angle 8. Here you can see angle 2 to angle 7, angle 1 to angle 8. Now alternate exterior angles. Find the measure of the missing angle. We can also find it. If 180 is equals to 160, then it would be 60 degree. Then we can find it by linear pair of angle, means 180 minus 60. We will get this angle.